Echo warfare. My pool sparked a neighborhood scandal, so I took it away. Story. I had been dreaming of that backyard pool for years. Not some luxury resort fantasy, but something simple, beautiful, mine. So when I finally got the keys to my newly finished saltwater pool behind my house in Willow Heights, I was floating, literally and emotionally. 3 days into my bliss, while I was half submerged with a soda in hand, the storm arrived. Her name was Margot, tall, sharp voice and an even sharper bob cut. She didn't knock. She screeched, "That pool isn't HOA approved. You're putting the whole community at risk." Margot used to be the HOA president, until she got voted out 3 years ago after trying to ban non-regulation wind chimes and measuring people's grass with a ruler. But she never really let go. Now, she roamed the neighborhood like some exiled queen of suburbia. I explained, politely at first, that my house sat outside of the HOA boundary line and that I had all the city permits. But Margot didn't care. In her mind, if my pool was in her zip code, it was her business. The next week, she called the cops. Twice. The first time, she told them I was operating a community pool without proper authorization. The officer showed up, took one look at me in swim trunks holding a burger spatula, and muttered, "Ma'am, it's his backyard. He can skinny dip to the national anthem if he wants." But Margot didn't stop. She started filming me from her porch. She sent fake citations, actual forged HOA notices with payment instructions, to her Venmo. And then came the drone. Yes, a drone. One afternoon I'm floating on a flamingo. The next I'm being spied on from the sky. I grabbed a tennis racket and, splat, sent that drone crashing into the deep end. Felt like Serena Williams with a grudge. That night, she posted on our neighborhood Facebook page, accusing me of destroying federal surveillance equipment. I didn't even know whether to laugh or hire a lawyer. But here's where the story turns. Plot twist. The power move. I realized something. The more I reacted, the more power I gave her. So, I stopped playing by her rules. The next morning, I called my contractor and said, "Drain the pool." Every drop gone. Margot stood in her yard, smug as ever, sipping iced coffee like she'd just won a war. She printed new flyers claiming victory over unsanctioned aquatic infrastructure. She called herself a community safety advocate. I just smiled. But I wasn't done. I had the entire backyard converted into a gorgeous cedar deck, fire pit, fairy lights, a meditation corner. It was stunning. And just like that, Margot lost her entire reason to fight. No pool, no chlorine, no rules to enforce. But then came the hypocrisy, the final meltdown. Margot set up a massive inflatable pool in her front yard. Neon signs, rainbow floaties, and a giant banner that read, "Margot's Water Haven, open to all." You cannot make this up. That same week, the actual HOA issued her 3 citations: illegal front yard structures, water waste violations, and unapproved signage during drought season. I didn't say a word. I didn't need to. But she wasn't done. At 3 a.m. one night, I caught her, on video, tampering with a public fire hydrant near my lawn, trying to reroute water with a garden hose. When I asked what she was doing, she snapped, "This is official HOA business." I posted the footage. It went viral in our neighborhood group. Memes followed. One had her holding a wrench like she was auditioning for Fast and Furious Suburb Edition. She was issued a formal city citation. The final straw. A week later, a for sale sign went up on her lawn. Conclusion: And just like that, peace returned to Willow Heights. Kids played again. Neighbors smiled. The HOA sent me a letter of commendation for graceful conflict resolution. Even the city council used my story in a training module. But here's the real question I want to leave you with. When does standing up for the rules cross the line into obsession? And is trolling someone back ever justified? Or does it make you just like them? Let me know what you think in the comments. Was I out of line for draining the pool? Did Margot get what she deserved? And more importantly, should I build another one? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more wild HOA stories you won't believe are real.